choose number 6.
Number 6. Okay, this is number 6 is a very political topic. Capital punishment, as well known as death penalty, should be banned.
Hello everyone. I think this topic is a very nice topic, and it is still a very controversial thing, and it is debated in a lot of developing and developing countries in all over the world. Capital punishment, firstly, we should understand its nature. Capital punishment means you make someone dead. It means a punishment that you make someone to death. It means they must deserve that punishment. But I think they should not give the capital punishment into work. And I clearly agree that capital punishment or death penalty should be banned. I think capital punishment is very brutal and inhuman. There are a lot of ways of capital punishment: electricity shock, shooting, cutting their heads down. That is a Chinese Asian thing. And so I think they are very brutal, and I think the people who are dead, that they are in the whether they are in the paradise, they will not think that they will love anyone to be killed because they are killed. I think they must be punished, but that is a really brutal punishment, and I don't think they should be happening. Okay, and I have some examples too. Now some developed countries like England or Japan have laws against the capital punishment. But in some states, in the United States, such as Texas, the capital punishment is still very long and relaxing. But in some states, now they are reducing the amount of people who are punished to death. It means that they also know that it's not good. Like in the religious point, the Bible also claims that I think you have to display the faithful, and you have to display the love to your enemies. And I think capital punishment is too brutal, and I think too strong. It's kind of a too strong punishment for them. I think that's just my point. And the second thing is, when you kill the people who made the crimes, it means that you make the same thing that they did. It means they did a crime, they kill one person. For example, they kill one person, they made a murder, and then you murder them again. You murder them again, it means you suffer from the same crime. It means that's not good at all, because you suffer from the same crime, and you must be punished that too. I think those points are good, and I think capital punishment should not exist. And I also think that laws should not be kind of so strict like that. They should punish people, but that is the kind of not very funny punishment, right? Yeah. I'm down with that. Thank you very much for listening to me.
Okay? You're okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
When a state performs capital punishment on a prisoner, then it does murder again. But this is the precise point, that an unlawful killing is different from lawful killing, a lawful execution.
I think your point is very nice, and it is difficult for me to answer too, but I will answer for you. I think that is just my point, and I also read some of the notes and some of the points from some politicians, and they also say that when you kill one person, means you kill. That is kind of a brutal force. I mean, you force them to death. You can just make a punishment of kind of put them in prison for a long time, 25, 30 years, and I think the death one person is too enough. We don't need the death of another person. That is kind of, I think, that makes everyone. And I think that one person who is alive is better than two persons who is dead.
And what about treason? What about the death of thousands of people, if you want to prevent it? It's not just for murder, it's for betraying your country. And in time of war in particular, you don't have place for prisoners.
No, I don't think that you don't have a place for prisons because in some countries, in the countries they put the prisoners in not separated prisons, but they put even 6 or 7 people in a prison, and that is not enough place to put the prisoners. Because the eating of them is not very high. They don't eat much, and I don't think we waste a lot of money. You have an Asian saying that one person, one life is better than wasting a lot of money. It is kind of wasting a lot of money is even better than killing a life, because that is.
Okay, another question from me. Don't you think that there are several crimes that really unforgettable?
Unforgettable crimes?
Unforgivable, like really bad, really bad.
Really bad, yeah, like murdering a lot of people, right? And I really think that those people should be punished severely, but I don't think that they should be killed.
How severely?
Like putting in prison for all their life, or giving them some.
Okay, well done.
Okay, so I want to ask you a question. So, if a man killed someone and he should be sentenced to death, but the problem is he's not old enough, so he's maybe in prison for some time and he will be let out. But the problem is, if the society doesn't accept him, then maybe one day he will run again and kill again. Then how can we solve the problem?
I think we should kind of train him in prisons about the things that are good for him, such as don't commit the crimes again. Then we may put them in some training schools for having a job, having a deep-line job, so that he can do, and to make his mind more poor, and to make him not to commit the crime again. And I think that can be solvable by the government. There are a lot of ways. I think I've saw some cases that some criminals are very kind of unpredictable, but they put them in prison for some time and they give them training, adequate training, and change their mind, and make them think that killing is a very bad thing, and they will have to do it again on their life. So I think that can still do.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Nam.